Now to say a few true things in Australia, and it's a guy named Bolt.
This COVID is real, it's out there, and it has impacts on Queenslanders, and in this case we have lost another Queenslander today.
We should wait. I mean, just how much of a warning is this really, particularly to the young? How much does this death justify the severe lockdown still in Queensland? Now, as I said, the death is indeed a tragedy. But we've got to ask what in fact killed this man. Was it the virus? Or was it something else? Because here is Queensland Chief Health Officer.
He has a complicated medical history, and that also needs to be worked through. Unfortunately, we do see young people die from respiratory diseases all the time. Whether or not COVID-19 was the precipitating cause for his death, that is how we report it. Any person who dies who is infected with COVID-19, we declare it as a COVID-19 related death.
Well, that is very interesting. So this man had other serious health issues, and we don't actually know if it was the virus that killed him. Now, more importantly, as you heard, any person who dies and has the virus, that is called a COVID-19 death, even if it wasn't even the virus itself that killed them. This is important when we're trying to work out exactly how dangerous this virus really is, and to whom. You see, half our dead were aged 80 or older. Many had underlying health issues. In fact, 3 of the dead were in a cancer ward in Melbourne. Death number 100 was a 93-year-old with dementia in a nursing home. So we have to really ask how correct it is to say that all of our 103 deaths so far were caused by the virus. It's the same question wherever you look. In the United States, 43% of virus deaths, by one count, have been in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. 43%. And again, how big a factor was the virus? She said, if you go out to the community and say, this is so bad, we can't even have schools, all schools have got to be closed, well, you are really getting to people. So sometimes it's more than just the science of the health, it's about the messaging. So we have to wonder, were schools then closed simply to send a message? Is that what that was about? Is that why golf was also banned? Send a message? And I now wonder why Queensland's borders are shut to tourists. Is that simply to send a message as well? What is the reasoning, really? Or maybe the borders were closed just to let the Premier pose like the saviour of the state. I'm not sure I trust that many people anymore to tell us the plain, calm, straight truth.
Meanwhile,